say 21 accused child predators and Johns are off the streets after a major bust in Greenville County. The sheriff's office says many of the men thought they were meeting up with a 14-year-old for sex.
7 News reporter Nicole Ford was there as deputies announced these arrests from what they call Operation Intercept. She joins us live from Greenville this evening. Nicole.
Well, it's no secret that Greenville is growing, and with that growth means more people on the streets and more people behind the computer screens looking to commit crimes. But after a 4-day investigation, deputies were able to lock up nearly 24 of those people. 21 mugshots of men locked up after a sting operation in Greenville County.
Targeted individuals seeking prostitutes and child predators who were actively preying on children in our community.
The way law enforcement lock up these suspects has changed as the world of solicitation starts from behind the computer screen.
Unfortunately, as soon as we put ourselves out there online, it's immediate. We start getting attention to us immediately.
These officers are behind the screen pretending to be 14-year-olds as they planned meetups with these Johns who were asking for sex with the teenagers.
And because of the thoroughness of the investigators, we were able to learn about multiple live victims who potentially were victimized.
A warning to parents that this can happen to anyone and anywhere.
I think the main thing that parents need to be aware of is the secretive nature with which children sometimes engage online. They need to make sure that they're aware of what their children are involved in, who they're speaking with.
The task forces to combat these crimes are growing, while the sheriff's office led this sting with support from the city. Chief Ken Miller says their department is working to create their force as well.
To make our streets safer, to make our homes safer, to make our children safer.
As law enforcement work together, they also need the help from the parents as well.
I think a lot of times we allow electronic devices to become babysitters, and we need to make sure that that's not the case, because it's not just a matter of wasted time, it's a matter of potentially being a victim.
Now, as for where these suspects came from, investigators say most of them were from right here in the upstate, but in past operations, they have seen these Johns cross state lines. We're live in Greenville tonight. Nicole Ford, 7 News.
Nicole, when these investigators say they put themselves out there as 14-year-olds to target these people, where do they do that? Are they on social media? Are they on specific websites where they're luring predators?
Well, Gordon, they say that's all part of their investigation. They do use several social media sites as well as different internet sites, but they didn't want to give away the specifics just because then that would let these suspects know kind of how they were finding them.
Makes a lot of sense. All right, Nicole Ford, thank you.